What's going on, guys? Get123 here with episode 25 of GTA5 Talk, and today's topic was submitted by Tetnerge, and he said, do episode 22 on hookers. Now, guys, that was a top-rated comment with 8 thumbs up, so that is going to be today's topic. So, hookers, guys, what can I say? We all love them. They add something very special to Grand Theft Auto. We have these voids in our Grand Theft Auto lives that only these hookers can fulfill. When we're feeling like we need something from them, well, we go to them, they provide their service for us, and we usually, I don't know, then proceed to kill them and take our money back. But in Grand Theft Auto 4, as we all know, 99% of the hookers were fat and gross. However, that did not stop us from hooking up with them. However, one thing that I've been hearing a lot about is that the hookers need to stop being so fat in Grand Theft Auto 5, you know? Obviously, this is a realistic game. Well, if they want to make it realistic, why are the hookers so fat? I mean, let's be realistic, guys. Yeah, there are fat hookers out there, but the majority of them are thin. So, okay, there should be more thin hookers in Grand Theft Auto 5, you know? They don't all need to be morbidly obese. Okay, so back to the hookers in GTA 4. As we all know, they provided 3 main services, and those were a handy, a blowy, and the full shebang. And those really varied in price. I believe something from like $25 or $50 to maybe $100. I'm not really sure. I wanted to get hooker gameplay for this video, but I'm not gonna lie, I searched for over half an hour trying to find a hooker in Grand Theft Auto 4, and I could not do it. So I just had to end up using this gameplay, whatever. It has to be good enough. But so now my question is, will hookers in Grand Theft Auto 5, hookers, prostitutes, you know, they're all the same thing, will they start providing new services? As far as new services go, I'm not really sure what else they could provide. Besides a handy, a blowy, and the full shebang, as I called it, there's not really too much more they could do. I don't want to get too profane with this video. I don't want to make it too R-rated. I can think of some really weird, kinky things that some people are into. But, you know, I'll leave that to your imagination, you know, maybe like rim jobs and weird things like that. But, I don't know, that's probably too far. I would be really freaked out if in Grand Theft Auto 5 I had the option of getting a rim job from a hooker. That is just, no, that is too far. I'm actually cracking myself up here just even considering that as a possibility. Imagine playing as Trevor and just picking up the fattest hooker you could find and requesting that. Okay, no, but really, who didn't love hooking up with a prostitute and then killing her and taking your money back? For me, there was nothing more satisfying because it was a win-win situation. You got what you wanted and you got your money back, and then in the end you had a dead prostitute. I mean, for me, that sounds like an all-around win. So really, I hope they bring back prostitutes better than ever. I'm not really sure how they could improve them. I guess they could improve their interactions. You know, in Grand Theft Auto 4, you walk up to them, or you drive up to them, rather. You honk your horn, and they just get in with you. And then they perform their deed, and they leave, even if it's in, you know, the middle of the forest. I think that if you take them to the middle of a mountain, maybe they should request to be taken somewhere different, and I think maybe some of them should carry things like pepper spray or a gun or something like that. Because I think we all know that if you're a real-life hooker, it's a dangerous life out there. You gotta have some form of protection, because you could be with anyone. You could be with a drug dealer, a rapist, a murderer, or anything like that. So maybe they should have some sort of protection carried along with them. So now we're going to go into how they will interact with the 3 main protagonists, Trevor, Michael, and Franklin. When it comes to Michael, you know, you got to keep in mind, Michael is a married man. I mean, we do know that his relationship is falling apart at the seams. His relationship with his wife is not good, so I kind of imagine him hooking up with a prostitute kind of when he's just stressed out. He needs to get away from things. You know, his kids are a huge bother to him. They are just, like, rebellious and monsters. When it comes to Franklin, he also has a girlfriend, so I don't know, like, I think he'd be kind of the same thing as Michael. It's just when he needs to get away from everything, he's stressed out, whatever. But then when it comes to Trevor, Trevor's, I just imagine him as a meth addict pervert. You know, he'll take whatever he can get when he's horny or whatever. He'll hook up with whoever he can, with whatever service he can get, and I just picture him just doing awful, awful things to the prostitutes, whether it's beating them up, robbing them, murdering them, taking them out to the middle of a mountain and leaving their bodies for dead. Trevor is going to be very fun to pick up prostitutes with. So guys, what do you want to see from Prostitutes in Grand Theft Auto 5? Maybe we'll see some nipple this time? Who knows? Because as we all know, in Grand Theft Auto 4, there's really no nudity. Maybe we'll get a little more detailed this time, but obviously none of the really down and dirty details, because they're not going to make this an A-rated game, A for adult. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit toned down still. But, I don't know. What do you guys, how do you feel about hookers in Grand Theft Auto? I'm going to leave this one more to you guys, because there's not too much I can say on this. This is purely speculation and just, I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please continue submitting your ideas for future GTA 5 Talk episodes and thumb up those videos, or thumb up those ideas rather, that you like, because the highest rated comments will be the topics of future videos. So guys, thank you for watching. See ya next time.